Morning, my dear students. Today we are discussing about the disinfectants. So, what is the disinfectants? So, simply disinfectants is the kill the microorganisms or removal of microorganisms. Killer removal of this particular microorganisms is known as the disinfectant. So killer removal of microorganisms from the objects, not living organisms. So only objects means, so kill the removal of the microorganism from the objects. Objects means, so like equipments, scissors, and the next one, the duration of the operation. We are using the different types of objects. That objects are is a cleaning by this particular disinfectants only. And with the using of disinfectants, clean the floor also, floor, hospital floor, or our home floor also. Different types of objects are is a cleaning or removal of the microorganism from the object is known as the disinfections. So in here we discuss about the one more definition also. That definition is the antiseptics. Antiseptics. So what is the antiseptics? So antiseptics means simply it is also killer removal of the microorganisms from the living things, from the from the living organisms or from living tissues is known as the antiseptics. It is from the objectives, that is known as the disinfections. So the different types of disinfections are the we are using for this different types of disinfections are used for this removal of the microorganisms. What are they? So first one is the high level disinfectants. First classification is the high level disinfectants. So in high level disinfectant, number one is the ethylene oxide. Ethylene oxide. So the high level disinfectants are the these are the against activity of this particular microorganisms. Example is the ethylene oxide. So what about the ethylene oxide? So ethylene oxide, it is a one of the best gaseous disinfectant. It is a best gaseous disinfectant. Best gaseous disinfectant. So it is highly effective against the wide variety of the microorganisms and including spores also. Microorganisms and spores also destroyed by the ethylene oxide. So the next one, it is involved in the high penetrate power. It containing the high penetrate power. It containing the high penetrate power. So in here the next one, it high penetrate power entering into the microorganism, especially involves in the denaturation of the proteins. Denaturation of proteins. So denaturation of the proteins with the using of this particular ethylene oxide. So it mainly used in the sterilization of the products like syringes and rubber gloves, instruments, and etc. So this is the importance of this particular ethylene oxide. And number two is the formaldehyde. So formaldehyde is also a high level disinfectant. So what is the importance of the formaldehyde? So formaldehyde, it is involves in the inactivation of the protein. It's involves in the inactivation of protein molecules. So this one is a denaturation. It is the inactivation of the protein molecules. And the next one, the disinfectant, this is especially 37% of formaldehyde. 37% of formaldehyde is used as a disinfectant. It is act as a 37%. It is also 37% formaldehyde is also known as a formalin. formalin. So it is especially used in the preservation purpose, preserve the particular biological biological specimens are stored a long period of time with the using of formalin solution. That formalin solution means 37% of formaldehyde is known as a formalin solution. So it is inactivate the bacteria, virus also with the using of this particular formaldehyde. So the next one is the glutaraldehyde. Glutaraldehyde. So the glutaraldehyde, it is a more efficient than the formaldehyde. It is a more efficient than formalin or formaldehyde. More efficient than the formaldehyde. The next one, it is the inactivate the cellular protein. It is involved in the inactivation of the cellular protein. Cellular protein, especially 2% of solution. This 2% of glutaraldehyde, it is a highly effective against the bacteria. 2% of the glutaraldehyde highly effective the virus, bacteria and fungi, so including spores also. So it is used in the disinfect the instruments like the disinfectant instruments. What are the different types of like endoscopes and bronchoscopes, cytoscopes. So these are all are the disinfectant by this particular using of the 2% glutaraldehyde. So this is about of this particular high level disinfectant. So now we discuss about the intermediate level disinfectants. The intermediate level disinfectants, it is the against activity of the only microorganisms, not including spores. So it is especially microorganisms are destroyed by the intermediate level disinfectant, but the high level disinfectants is involved in the microorganisms as well as the spores also destroyed by the high level of microorganisms, but the intermediate level disinfectants are only destroy the microorganism, not the spores. So what are their different types of intermediate level disinfectants are available in our market? So first one is the phenols. So first one is the phenol. So phenol is the most widely used all the disinfectants, all type of the disinfectants we are using the like a phenol we are using. So in here, this mode of action involves the cell membrane damage. It's mainly involved in the cell membrane damage of the microorganism. So the cell membrane damage of the microorganism with the using of the phenol. The phenol itself is a toxic in skin and unpleasant odor also. It is a toxic to skin and unpleasant odor occur. So the phenol derivatives like we are using phenol derivatives like we are using cresol, and the next one chlorohexadiene. The chlorohexadiene, these two are used as a under derivatives of the phenols like a disinfectants. So this is about the phenols. And the next one, what about the cresol? What about this particular concentration? We will discuss about the cresol. What about the cresol? Cresol, it is nothing like a Lysol, disinfectant of Lysol. So we are using the Lysol for the floor cleaning purpose. So the solution is a cresol in a, it is a soap solution. It is available in a soap solution. And the next one, it is active in the presence of organic matter against of the microorganism. This is the activity against of the microorganism activities. And the next one, the 5% of this solution, 5% of cresol solution, it is used as a sterilization of this particular plastic materials, and glass materials. Plastic and glass material items are the disinfectant, and as well as the floor also, and also floor also cleaning by with the Cresol. How much percentage? Just 5%. And the next one, chlorohexadiene. The chlorohexadines are it is a chemically available as it is a Savlon. It is available as a Savlon. So this Savlon is it is especially wound dressing purpose we are using. Wound dressing purpose. Wound dressing purpose we are using. And the next one, it is a disinfecting skin also. We using the disinfectant skin purpose also we are using. So it is against activity of the gram positive and gram negative bacteria, against activity of the gram positive and gram negative bacteria. That is the importance of the chlorohexadiene. And the next one, halogens also. Halogens. So halogens is like chlorine and iodine. Chlorine and iodine. The chlorine and iodine, these two are the used as a intermediate level disinfectants. So the chlorine, it is a chlorine gas, or the combination with the compounds is the widely used the disinfectants. So the chlorine, especially gas and combination drugs purpose we are using. So it is mainly used in the treat of this water. It is a treat of the water. It is mainly used in the swimming pools. And the next one, food industry purpose. We are using this particular chlorine molecules. And the next one, these are the this particular iodine. What about the iodine? The iodine is the iodine, the iodine is it is a oldest drug. It is a oldest disinfectant. It is a oldest disinfectant. So the iodine, it is act as a antimicrobial agent. It is act as a antimicrobial agent. And the next one, the solution of iodine in alcohol. So solution of iodine plus alcohol is known as a tincture of iodine. It is also known as a tincture of iodine. So the tincture of iodine is used as a disinfectant in the skin. So disinfectant in the skin and wound dressing purpose. We are using this iodine tincture. So this is about the iodine tincture. And the next one we will discuss about the alcohols. So the alcohols also 90% of ethyl alcohol. 90% of ethyl alcohol. It is against wide variety of the non-spore and forming bacteria. It is against activity of the bacteria, virus, fungi also. So the next one, it is especially involved in the denaturation of the protein in the bacteria, virus, fungi. Denaturation of the proteins in the bacteria, virus, fungi. So it is act as a not only disinfectant, it is act as a antiseptic also. It is act as a antiseptics also. So it is mainly involved in the clean skin, and as well as cleaning of the small instruments, like also small instruments like thermometer. These are all with the cleaning of this particular alcohol. So this is some examples for the intermediate level disinfectants. And the next one, low level disinfectants. Low level disinfectants is example is the metallic salts. So metallic salts like what are there? Mercury, Hg, silver, copper. Then these are all the activity of the antimicrobial activity. To show the antimicrobial activity actions. So in here, these three are the involved in the denaturating the enzymes only. Denaturating of enzymes in the bacteria, virus, fungi. And the next one, especially the mercury the mercury is involved in the preservating of this particular serum purpose we are using. Silver nitrate is used as a antiseptic in the eye infection. So the silver nitrates are used in the antiseptics in the eye infections. So the compounds of the mercury involved used in the preservating of the serum preservating purpose we are using. And the next one, the copper is used as a fungicide. It kill the fungus especially. This is the importance of this particular low level of disinfectants. So some acids also examples. Acids like what are there? The certain types of certain acids are used as the antiseptics like benzoic acid. The benzoic acid, and the next one salicylic acid, benzoic acid and salicylic acid used for the fungal infections. It is used in the fungal infection purpose. So this is the low level of disinfectants. If you have any doubts from this topic, tomorrow we will discuss. Thank you.